Good morning to students. Today I'm going to explain you the notebook format of chapter 1, that is food, where does it come from, as I gave you it on Tuesday. I hope you all are able to understand it, but I will give you a little description about the questions we are giving in the notebook format. See, this is the pattern of notebook format as you have seen the document file. In this, first question is picture depiction. In the picture depiction, what you have to do, you have to either draw or you can paste the pictures of the diagrams. See, in the first you have to draw parts of the plant, then 4 sources of food which is obtained from the plants. You all are aware about the 4 sources of food obtained from the plants. Then is 4 sources of food obtained from animals. You all can draw it, 4 sources of food obtained from animals. It can be like butter, milk, in this way. Okay, and then 2 examples of each herbivore, carnivore and omnivores. Herbivores, you all are aware that it is deer and the say cow. Okay, so in this way you can make draw example or 2 examples of each, or you can paste their pictures also. Then next is your important terms, that is ingredients. In ingredients you can write its definition in 10 to 15 words. Okay, you can write a definition with one example. Then edible, same, edible, nectar, sprouted seeds, all these you have to write them in 10 to 15 words with one example if you can give. Like you can give example of sprouted seeds, you can even draw a little small diagram of the moong dal in this way, like in this way, you can draw it. Okay, so in this way you all can do. Next comes your answer in one word, means we have to specify it in the one word only. Identify the odd one out, cow, milk, butter. You all are aware about cow, milk and butter. See, milk and butter are the products and cow is the animal. So this is odd one. In this way you have to do the rest all 4. Then next come your next question, that is read the clue and give appropriate answer. See, question 1 is part 1 is honeybee sucks from flower. What did suck from flower? That is nectar. In this way you are having the clues and you can write the answers. Okay, edible germinated seed. I hope you got this answer from the notebook format only. Answer in one sentence, and the word limit in this should be 15 to 20 words. Okay, for question 1 is what do you mean by term omnivores, and give examples. Omnivores, you all are aware about that omnivores are those organisms which eat plant, or you can say they are dependent on plants as well as on the flesh. Okay, so you have to explain the term with the example and you have to keep word limit in the mind. Next is your, do you think that all organisms need same kind of food? So now can we compare ourselves with the herbivores? Can we eat grass all the time, or can we eat grass that too uncooked? No. So in this way you have to explain this answer, that all the organisms needs different kind of food. So you have to explain this term and justify your term. Next is your give example of plants whose more than 2 parts are used as food. Give examples of a plant whose more than 2 parts are used as food source. For example, like we can take you can take any example. I told you in the video, I have given you one example of mustard plant, right? In that seeds and leaves both are used. In this way you have to answer. Okay. Next is your name any 2 ingredients of food which are not obtained from plants and animals. This is an important question and a different one. If I give you one example, I hope you all will be able to find out another one. They are asking you 2 ingredients of food which are not obtained from plants or animals. One is your salt. Salt is not obtained neither from plant nor from animals. Next one you have to find out. Okay, so you have to search it yourself. Next, you have to write the short answers and the word limits are 20 to 25 words. Okay, keep the word limits in mind while doing the answers. In this, what are the ingredients of sambar and idli? I told you in the video also, we have explained I have given explanation of ingredients, and in sambar you all can list what different ingredients we are using, and for idli also you have to list them yourself. Okay, Now differentiate the following ingredients and components of food. Ingredient term we have used so many times. I hope now you can distinguish it with the components of food. Components of food are the like carbohydrate, fats, vitamins. So compare them. Then is herbivore and carnivore. You can explain the term and give an example also. Then comes your long answers. In long answer questions, your word limit should be more than. It should be more than 30. More than 30, it can be 30 to 40 word limits. Okay. In this, like how can we avoid wastage of food? How can we avoid wastage of food? You can list out. You all are aware if what do you do with your leftover food at home? You have to write that also. That you can mention it in this answer. Like if one chapati is left, you can give it to cow, dog, stray food, right? If food is left, you can give it to some poor people. In this way, you have to write how can we avoid wastage. We can buy wisely. If we are buying some product, we can buy wisely. If we are cooking something, we can cook wisely. Now next is why do organism need food? Give reason. Now that is very simple. You have to explain, justify this by giving any example you can take that why food is required. Okay. Next comes your HOTS question. HOTS question is what would happen if there will be no plant on the earth? Do you think life will be possible without them? This you have to explain yourself, and it's very simple question. But what you need to is to choose correct word and explain them properly. I hope you all will be able to do this much. Next is a concept map. Concept map is a brief about, or you can say it's a diagrammatic presentation, or in the form of flow chart. Like concept map, like a little hint I am giving you. First heading can be like sources of food. If we are talking about sources of food, there are two. So in this way, like plants and animals. In plants, you can mention the examples. In animals, you can mention herbivore, carnivore, and the omnivore. In this way, you have to do the concept map. And notebook blogging, in this you have to write blog. That is, how did you find the chapter? It was easy. Where you find difficulty in understanding, and what new terms you learned. All these you have to mention in the notebook blogging. I hope you all will be able to do this notebook format yourself independently and also in a good manner. Correct answer should be there. If you feel any doubt, you can contact me. You can leave your video clips, audio clips, and you can ask any doubt anytime. Thank you, Vacha. Have a good day.